Okay, hello everybody. Hello, welcome. And apologies, happy holidays everyone. I am Darkside Phil and welcome. It is Christmas Eve 2016, ladies and gentlemen. Christmas Eve. And it is time for my annual holiday Sims. I hope that you're excited for my annual holiday Sims here in WWE. Unfortunately, this year, ran into a bunch of roadblocks. All this week, every night, I've been downloading for 4 days straight. For about an hour, I've been sitting here at night and downloading various created items from the community. You know, people who make all kinds of customized stuff for WWE. And, I've been downloading every night more and more to prepare for today, okay? And sadly, I just didn't have time ahead of time to really set anything else up besides that. You know, spending 4 or 5 hours of prep already this week for today's big event. I anticipated that it would be easy to set up today's fantasy simulations. Sadly, it is not. Sadly, they made it even more difficult this year to set up simulations here in WWE. I don't know why. They've completely changed the system yet again, and quite honestly, the system sucks. Unfortunately, I downloaded 6 different custom arenas for today's Sims, and it looks like I'll only be able to use one, because they've made it so that you can only use one arena per like show in the game. I'm not going to go into the nitty-gritty of how they made it really complicated to set this up. But basically, there's certain things I can't even get rid of. Like, they have these promos now in the game in pay-per-views, which is stupid because if you're simulating a pay-per-view, you don't want to have a simulated promo. Yet there's no way to remove them. So, what we're going to have to do is play a match. I'll set it up, run the match, sim the match. I'll do the commentary and all that. And then we're going to have to take a break so that I can skip the fake promo that shouldn't even be on the event. And then get to the next match and set up the next match. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what they did, but 2K17 is just not a very good game. You know, they took out the story campaign mode to say that they were going to improve the career mode. The career mode was not really improved at all. It was kind of lame. And the Sims, they made more difficult. So, a big step back in my opinion. I really don't know what they were doing with this game, but I digress. I haven't played this in 2 months, so this will at least get some use out of it. And, you know, today's going to be fun because even if you're a wrestling fan, even if you're not a wrestling fan, today's going to be hilarious. There's got all kinds of fantasy characters, fantasy matches set up. I think that you'll really enjoy them, okay? And I'm looking forward to it. So, hopefully you're excited. And, you know, this should be pretty fun. I think it's going to be a fun event. It's going to go as long as it needs to go. I'm going to start matches in just a few minutes here. And I can go later. Actually, Leanna's working today. She's working till 5 p.m. So she might not even be home till 5:30 or later. And we're not even, like, making dinner. We're going out to dinner afterwards when she gets home. So I can keep going as long as I need to go. Okay? Now, let's talk quickly about what you can expect on today's stream. All right? 6 matches, okay? There's going to be 2 qualifying matches for the King of Christmas tournament event, and then there's going to be a title match, okay? But in between those matches, there's going to be a Hell in a Cell match. There's also going to be a Divas mini battle royal, which should be fun, okay? And then after the King of Christmas is crowned, then we're going to have our traditional year-end fantasy simulated Royal Rumble. Okay, so 6 matches. There'll be 2 qualifying matches for the King of Christmas, a Hell in a Cell match, a Divas Battle Royal, the actual King of Christmas match, and then the final Battle Royal, Fantasy Battle Royal. Okay? So, should be fun. Should be a lot of fun. As long as it works. I ask that you're patient because I have no idea how well this is going to work. Simply because it's a new game again. First time I'm doing Sims. it is the holiday, so I want to say thank you to those who are joining me here on Christmas Eve. I'm certainly not expecting a lot of attendance, I'll be honest with everyone, being that it is Christmas Eve and lots of people are celebrating with their families and friends. But I am recording this as well for YouTube, okay? So that'll be great. Once these videos are live on YouTube, people can take a chance to watch them at their leisure. I want to say thank you to everyone who provided fan art for today. As you can see, it is playing here on the pre-stream. So pretty fun, festive stuff. And I do appreciate it. I'm happy to see the return of fan art after a long hiatus. YouTube finally got into the Christmas spirit and stopped giving people false copyright strikes for bullshit. So I can actually use fan art again, which is great. Okay, pretty nice. Alright, so that's really it. I don't have much else to say. I'm not really going to do any plugs or anything here on Christmas Eve. I mean, all of you know the ways that you can help me. If you're watching this live on stream, either subbing to my channel or cheering with bits is much appreciated. Okay? If you're watching this on YouTube, many other ways that you can help, including using my Loot Crate referral link and discount code, pledging to my Patreon, checking out DSPGaming, all the things that you're seeing here, you know, in this little intro montage, I appreciate, and they help me out. But it is Christmas Eve. It is not time for shameless self-promotion. It is time for festive fun, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I'll say one final thing before we start. As you can hear, my voice is hoarse. There is nothing I can do about this. I have taken medication, decongestant. I've taken Robitussin. I've taken everything. You know, it is what it is. It's going to be like this probably for a few weeks until it finally heals fully. It sucks because, you know, because the weather around here and everything, this cold is lingering and lingering and lingering. But the good news is I am here. It is Christmas Eve, and it's time for us to have fun. Sounds good? One final thing. For those in the stream chat, please be nice to each other. It is Christmas Eve after all. You know what I mean? It is not a time for arguing. It is not a time for bickering, for insulting each other. It is a time to be holly, to be jolly, to be in the Christmas spirit. Let's all try to be in the Christmas spirit today, ladies and gentlemen. Sound good? Okay. Thank you, everyone. Let us begin. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to end the pre-stream, which is what I'm doing right now. I'm going to go into the game, all right? To avoid spoilers, I'm actually going to kind of remove the visuals for a minute so that you can't see them, so you won't hear anything. It'll be quiet. You'll still see this montage running, but you won't hear anything because I want to get the match started before I want to get the match started before we do this because I don't want to spoil who's in the matches and stuff like that, okay? So chill out for a little bit, okay? And I'll be back shortly. Sound good? Alright, folks. I'll see you in a few seconds, or a few minutes. Not even. It shouldn't be a few minutes. It should be relatively quickly. With the first match, this is going to be the opening match in our King of Christmas tournament. Alright.